Dr. Carson's watching you. Okay, so today, first of all, I'm glad that you're here. We are going to be.
Let's go.
Please.
Not right now.
Can we do like homework outside?
I will consider.
Oh my goodness.
It's super windy. I did let my 5th period do that, and they all came back inside because it was so windy.
Can we just try with this class?
I need to get through the lesson first. Okay. We are going to have to read a sentence and figure out what the slope and y-intercept are so that we can write y equals mx plus b. Okay? So, I want to remind you that slope is a rate of change. A rate of change, like miles per hour or dollars per week. What? I'm all out.
Here, I got you.
Matthew's ready. Okay. So I want you to look for the words either per, like dollars per hour, or the word each. Students each week. Okay. I also want you to remember that slope is rise over run. And when we do our slope formula, right, for rise over run, okay, we know that we count up and then over, right? Rise over run, rise over run. But also, when we do the slope formula, our rise we find by using our y's, and our run we find by using our x's. Hey, question, did you already make copies of that quiz?
I did.
Okay, cool.
Why is there a mistake on
No, I just thought of, I thought of something, but we're good, we're good, we're good.
Wait, do I have harmony this hour? Give me that.
Do you have her? Hey, it's your lucky day. Dr. Carson left.
She might be back.
Okay. Our y-intercept. What did I tell you about the y-intercept? It's where we
Go up and down.
It started with a B. It's where we begin. It's where we start. Okay? What are we starting with? What are we beginning with? Okay? Those are the things that are going to help us pick out what the y-intercept is. So our goal is to read a sentence, write the line, y equals mx plus b, graph it, and then be able to interpret things. Okay? So will you just read through this coconut example here? Okay. Do you have your notes? You don't have one? No, they're home? Okay. Let me read a piece of paper. Okay. There are two numbers, right? 6 and 10. We got to figure out which one is the slope and which one is the y-intercept. Do you have any thoughts? See what is? It's frosting that we're going to put away. Okay. So let's talk about the slope. Do you see the word per, P-E-R, or the word each? You're saying yes. Where's the word per? Do you see 6 coconuts per week? I want you to write an M. Our slope is 6. Okay. Do you see another number? Okay. You see 10, right? Is 10 representing how many coconuts we begin with? Okay. So B equals 10. Okay, so if I want to write the equation of our line, can you not use my markers to do that, please? Let me put a better piece. We're gonna
Sorry.
y equals mx plus b. We're gonna put our slope is 6 and our y-intercept is 10. So y equals 6x plus 10. Okay. So this is what we're gonna do. Okay? We need to graph this. Okay? And I gotta figure out we have weeks and we have coconuts. So I gotta figure out, is the x-axis or the y-axis coconuts? Which one is weeks? Okay? So let's think of this. Our slope is 6 coconuts per week. So it's not a fraction, so I'm going to make like 6 over 1. Okay? Coconuts per week. So this is what I'm going to write. Coconuts per week. Okay? So if our slope is rise over run, and our slope is coconuts per week, which one is the rise? Coconuts or weeks? Oh, coconuts is our rise. And our run is weeks. So I need to make sure that my rise over run matches up with coconuts per week. Who? He's on TV. He had a free kick goal on Tuesday, though. I know that. And Ashton plays JV and swings up to varsity. Okay, now we are going to graph this, okay? And I am going to try to help you out here. Okay, now on the x-axis, I want you to always count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you do that? I think you can. Okay, but what we're going to do is we are going to label the y-axis. So our x-axis and y-axis don't have to have the same numbering. And what we're going to do is we're going to number the y-axis to match our slope. Okay, so here's something that we are allowed to do, okay? We don't start until 10. Do you agree? So really the space between 0 and 10, we don't really care about. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to cut it out. That little mark means I cut off the part of my graph that doesn't matter, and I threw it away. Okay? The zero's there, but like the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, those aren't there anymore. So like instead of doing this, don't do what I'm doing, and starting here and now I have nowhere to go, what I'm doing is by doing this, I'm cutting all of this out because it's blank anyway, and I'm just going to start at 10. So basically from 0 to 10, I'm just like snipping out. Yes, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is blank, so I'm just cutting it out. Okay? So now our rise over run is 6 over 1, correct? So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to rise 6, and then I'm going to rise 6 more, and then I'm going to rise 6 more, and then I'm going to rise. Why do you think I'm doing this?
Because
6 coconut. If I just use my slope to help me out, this is going to make my life a lot easier. Hello.
Do you have flashcards?
I do not. They've all been taken. Okay. So watch this. We begin at 10. That's our y-intercept. And our slope is 6 over 1, right? Oh, hey, cool. I can go up 6 over 1. Here's my new coordinate. I can go up 6 over 1. Here's another coordinate. I can go up 6 over 1. And I can just keep doing that. And I have my line. Why did I count by 6? That was our slope. Okay. I started with my b, and then I counted up by my slope. Okay. Now, when I ask you to interpret the slope, I'm asking like, okay, we know that the slope is 6, but what does 6 stand for? 6 what? We've already answered this question, but we're going to write it down officially. Okay, we're talking about 6 coconuts per week. Every week, 6 coconuts fall to the ground. Okay. What does our y-intercept mean? What is our y-intercept? Isn't our y-intercept 10? Right? And what does that mean? Like 10 what? Well, read. Or look at the graph. 10.
Coconuts?
Okay, and our y-intercept is where we... Okay, so we started with 10 coconuts. Boom. Okay. Now, we can do 2 different things to help us with these next 2 questions. Okay? How many coconuts will be at the base of the tree after 3 weeks? Hey, do you see a 3 on our weeks?
Yeah.
Right here, right? If I look at my 3 weeks and I look up here at that coordinate, how many coconuts? Huh? 28, right?
Yeah.
Okay, here's 3, so I go up to, here's my coordinate. Its y-coordinate is 28. So I can say, oh, 28 coconuts. What if my graph was really bad? Is there a way to get this without looking at the graph? What would I do? Huh? 6 times?
3.
Oh, this just means, hey, x is 3. We could do 6 times 3 plus 10, and we would totally get... See if you can answer the next question. It says 52 coconuts. Use the graph. See if you can figure that out. What? Well, here's 52, right?
Oh. 7.
here. So this is like 1. You need to put these on the lines instead of the spaces. So this, yeah, you kind of got off on your numbering there. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay. All right. How many weeks? 7. Ooh. How'd you get 7? Okay, 7 weeks. If we look at right here, 52 coconuts. Here's that coordinate. We have a y or an x value of 7. Okay? Now, let's say our graph was really bad. Okay? Y equals 6x plus 10. Would we be putting 52 in for x? What would we be putting it in for? Instead of x, I'm pretending I don't know the answer. Where would I put 52? Ah, 52 is coconuts, so we could put it in for y. Look here. Coconuts is on the y-axis. Temperance and Matthew, can you stop, please? Yes. Thank you. Coconuts is on the y-axis. 52 coconuts means we're going to replace y. Okay? Do we know how to solve something like this?
Yeah.
Minus 10.
Ah, we would have to minus 10 to get 42 equals 6x. Then what?
Divided by 7.
Ah, so if we divide it by 6, our answer is 7, is what Matthew was trying to say. He was just too excited. Right?
I already had this next one.
Okay, can you go to page 21 and we're going to look at number 3. Okay, I need you and your elbow partner to decide, is 10 the M or the B? Is 50 cents the M or the B? Talking would probably help.
We're on example.
Do you have a thought? Okay. Which one's the slope? So you're saying that 10 has the word per or each with it. I need the frosting.
Yeah, please.
I need the frosting. I asked you to put it away, and all of a sudden more people have frosting on their fingers.
There's frosting?
Not anymore. Okay, so which number has the word per or each with it? 50 cents. Okay. Please go back to your seat.
This one?
No, like your own seat.
Okay. There's my pencil on the floor.
All right, so our slope is 50 cents and our B is 10. So Y equals 0.50x plus 10. Why did we pick 50 cents as our slope? What word did we find? We found the word each. That told us it was our slope. Okay? All right. So now we have money and we have songs. Okay? Our slope is $0.5 per song. $0.5 per song. So I need to figure out, is my x-axis songs or money? Is my y-axis songs or money? So our slope is dollars for each song. So dollars for each song. Rise over run. So I'm more worried about Y's over X's, dollars per song, rise over run. What's Y, what's X? If we're dollars per song, then we put dollars here per song. Rise over run. Y over X. Dollars per song. Okay. Okay, so again, I'm going to cut out 0 to 15. Okay? And not 0 to 15, 0 to 10. Why 10?
Because there's no starting point.
10 is our y-intercept, so I want to start at 10. Now, if 50 cents is our slope, what number am I going to put right here?
50.
Not 50.
15.
Nope. 50 cents is my slope.
Maybe they put 50.
So we're going to take 10 and we're going to add 0.5. And then we're going to add 0.5. This is when you help me. I'm going to add 0.5. And then I'm going to add 0.5. And then I'm going to add 0.5. Okay? If you can't do this without a calculator, then grab a calculator. Nobody's judging you there. Okay? The reason I am counting by 0.50 is because it's the slope. And it's going to make drawing my line easier because now I can start at my B and I can go up 0.5 over 1. Up 0.5 over 1. I can go rise over run to get my slope. Isn't that so nice that we can just do that?
Yeah.
Thanks. But I have a pickle. I didn't quite make it to 15 songs over here on my x-axis. So if I want to know the cost of 15 songs, what am I going to have to do if I can't look at the graph?
Equation.
Okay, and where am I going to put 15? X or Y, you have two choices. X, do you see how song is on our x-axis? Okay, so Y equals 0.50 times X plus 10. What's 0.5 times 15? I'm getting that feeling. 2 piles of 50 cents make $1. And I have 15. Like 750. Plus 10 means it would cost us $17.50. Did you know that when I was your age, we downloaded music, or bought CDs, but mostly I would download music and then burn it onto a CD. So it's probably kind of old, but it's interesting. Okay. All right. Let's go to example 4. Okay. We're going to do example 4, and then I'm going to give you enough time that you can get your homework done before the long weekend. Okay. So example 4, I already have the graph. We want to write slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. So we need to figure out our b and figure out our m. Let's start with where we begin. Where are we beginning here? Where are we beginning?
0.
Oh, okay. Come on, people. We're beginning at 0. Okay? Then we have to figure out our slope. Rise over run. How many do we rise? 25, and then we run how many? Oh, so our slope is 25 over 1. We rise 25 and then run 1. Okay, so let's interpret the slope. Our slope is 25. 25 something per something. Okay. Will you circle miles and will you circle gallons? Those are the labels for our X and Y axis. We need to figure out, does our slope mean miles per gallon or gallons per mile? What do we got to put in the numerator? Rise or run? Rise over run. So what is our rise? Miles is our rise. And what's our run? Gallons. Okay. Oh, I like when we don't have to do math. If you want to drive 100 miles, how many gallons of gas would you need? Do you see 100 on the miles? I do. I see 100 miles right here. How many gallons? If I go over here, it is 4 gallons. Okay. Okay, turn to page 22. Okay. On both of these, you only have 2 problems to do. Do you hear me? 2 problems. On both number 1 and number 2, I want you to cut the y-axis, and I want you to start counting at B. On both of them, cut the y-axis and start counting at B. Okay? I want you to work on these 2 problems, and I will